See, I think that a lot of the issues with the health issue that's on for the county and a couple of the other ones affect the overall county and in turn affects the university. The quality of life in the county and the city around it certainly affects the university.
I saw a really interesting presentation the other night on the difference between the X and the Y generations, and that one of the observations that was made, rightly or wrongly, was that the Y generation, which would be the college-age young people, have had a lot of things given to them, that the economy was so good for so long, that people had so much money that they could really do anything, and I don't want to say get away with it, but there were really no repercussions, and then all of a sudden things changed. And the things that I learned from people that grew up in the Depression about saving every dime and not throwing things away and driving cars till they're worn out, and things like that carried them through their entire lives and allowed them to live successful and prosperous lives. I think still have merit today, and I think that carries over into government. That government can't be all things to all people, even though we'd like it to be sometimes. That money comes from the people. It's not distributed from some omnipotent source in Washington or Columbus or Bowling Green. That elections have consequences, and decisions that the people for whom we vote have consequences.
I was a BGSU graduate, and I know the value of students as a resource, to the community. And if you look at the sheer number of students who will graduate and stay here because they can find jobs, I think that's mutually beneficial. It's beneficial to the students that we can pull them in and use them in various capacities of employment throughout the community. Many of them will stay here afterwards if we've got a good economy so that they can land jobs. And I think that's a distinct a prospect for a lot of BG students.
G1 campaign, but I'm not real. I don't know. We don't know how that's going to turn out. As for local politicians, I believe this district is represented on the national level by a Republican, the biggest thing I think, and the reason the college Democrats focused on the governor's race, we think that's the biggest, especially for universities all across Ohio. We don't think Kasich is going to do a great job for education.
For the 1BG campaign, so we have coordinated all of the campus efforts to get students out, to get them voting, to have people involved, to have student organizations involved, USG and GSS passing resolutions, etc. We've been part of that effort. So it's been a long time, back to the very beginning when these ordinances were first passed by City Council, that we've been involved, and still to this day. So a long road ending tonight.